YouTube comments. Some people hate them, some people love them. So here on this channel I actually have the best community ever. Because my viewers give me cool ideas about how to improve my game. So today I actually followed one of these ideas and made my game so much better. If you're curious how, keep on watching the video. The Demon Lord took all your clothes and gear and trapped you into this giant maze. The only thing you can see in the distance is this large tower where he hides. So you have to traverse this giant maze, not knowing what lurks in the dark. So right now I'm in the process of building this maze game right here. If you liked what you've seen so far, don't forget to press like and subscribe right now, because my main goal is to make this game go viral until April, and every like and every subscriber counts. So the comment I want to mention is this one here. How about instead of having hearts, every time an enemy attacks you, you lose an item. So I drew this character over here in Clip Studio Paint, and the idea is every time an enemy attacks you, she will lose an armor piece. Kinda like this, where every time an enemy attacks you, you lose another armor piece. So that's the idea, and I quite like the idea, but I adjusted it a bit to fit my own ideas and my own concept of the game. So in my game I have these chests over here. Every time you find a chest, you might find a new piece of armor. So my idea is, so if an enemy attacks you normally, you will die. But if an enemy attacks you and you have an armor piece, you will survive for now. So here I made a level system where every armor has a different type of level. For example, this is your character without any armor. This is leg armor level 1 and this is leg armor level 2. If you have leg armor level 2 and an enemy attacks you, it will go down to level 1. If now an enemy attacks you, you die. Instead of starting with a full set of gear and equipment, instead you start with nothing. You have to slowly get everything, get fully armored. Every time an enemy attacks you, you lose one armor piece, until eventually you will have nothing left. And that's where the enemies can actually kill you. But that's not the only thing I changed. I also completely redesigned the armor. So the first thing I changed is now the level 1 body armor looks like this. Here I also changed the helmet design. So the level 1 helmet will look like this, and the level 2 helmet will look like this. The other thing that I added, in the body armor level 2, the neck is also right now protected with this piece here. I put all these things inside my game, changed the inventory a little bit by adding this red thing in the background to make the inventory a bit more aesthetic. Also, I completely changed the way the sword works. So right now, when an enemy catches you, they immediately take damage and destroy one of your armor pieces. So the sword comes here in as something that can prevent that. So if the sword collider touches the collider of the enemy, you can actually kill the enemy before it attaches to your face. So I would say enough talking, let's actually play the game and let me show you everything new inside the game. So right now we're inside the game, and let's try to find some chests, some armor pieces, and encounter some enemies. And then let's also try to make it to the tower. So we got some leg armor level 2. Body armor. So you can see the enemy destroys itself after 1 second, and right now our leg armor reduced from level 2 to level 1. So later on I will actually put some animation or sound so this is more noticeable. You can also see on the right side I added like a dark version of the sword, so you still haven't found the sword. So once we find this, this dark image will replace with a full image of the sword. And we found the sword. So I would say let's test out the sword and if it actually works or not. Okay, I wasn't fast enough. So the idea of the sword is you actually have to hit the enemy with the sword like this before it attaches to your face. So you have to be pretty fast. So for the last part of the video, let's talk about the future changes of this game. So from playing this game right now, I noticed a couple of things that I quite don't like yet. So one of the things that I noticed quite a lot, if you open chests, oftentimes it gives you the same item again. I want to change it actually with an animation that it shows something like chest empty or something along these lines. Instead of like just getting the same item again, it feels like some chests are actually empty. The other thing I want to change the sword a bit, because right now the sword seems kind of like too difficult. It has to be difficult so the game becomes scary, but right now it seems almost impossible to actually hit this sword properly. And then the other thing that I want to change is, right now there's still a bug where oftentimes the mace generator won't make an opening, or the maze just becomes too difficult to actually complete. Like I was playing this for 20 minutes and I didn't find the exit at all. So I think there's still a bug where the maze actually doesn't make an opening into the middle to the tower. So that also has to change. But I think you can see the direction that I want to go for this game. And if you like the video, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye.